Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for July 28th, 2025. The character is the Ironclad, and the modifiers are shiny, starting the gets replaced with one of every rare card. Colorless cards champion rewards, and Big Game Hunter, elite enemies are now storming the Spire and drop better rewards, which means they will only drop rare cards, which means, unless I want to reject every single rare card I get from an elite, I might have to try to go for collector bonuses. I see Cyberfox here with a great score of 1636. Congratulations, Pelts 1863. That's an insane score from Pelts there. Let's see what I can do. First, let's review the shiny deck for the red and colorless cards. So, well, I sort A to Z. I guess is that me implicitly thinking I should go for collector bonuses? I have an apotheosis here, which is great. There's the corruption and feed. Feed is something I want to play as much as I can, and then also the hand of greed somewhere here, right? Yeah. So those two are the things I want to play as much as possible. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see multiple 4 elite path. There's no 5 elite path, right? Yeah. All right, so if I go on the left, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. If I go in the middle, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. All right, and then those are actually the only 4 elite paths, right? Yeah, okay. So then the question is, if I go on the left, I will... let's count rest sites. I will have 1 extra rest site. If I go in the middle, I'll get also 1. Okay, these paths look very similar. So let's see. Question mark room, elites, question mark rooms, and just regular fights with 1 rest set here. If I go this way, I'll get question mark rooms, elites, question mark rooms. Yeah, alright. I think they're identical. So then the question is, do I want to get the elites early or late? I guess it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I think they're very similar. Let's go on the left then. Yeah, sure. I just want to make sure I'm not accidentally missing a path with like an extra elite or something else. No, I don't think I am. All right. Okay, so I think I'll try to use... Wait, should I do the feed more or the hand of greed more at the beginning? I think it'll be easier to do feed early on. So let's try to use feed, exhume the feed again. Let's do apotheosis here. And then I will save the exhume. And you know what? I'll accept the 7 damage here. I think that's fine. Okay. Alright, there's an Head of Greed. That's very tempting. Let's do Offering. Okay. There is a Feed. Unfortunately, that alone is not enough. Let's do Panache, Sadistic Nature. Wait, Panache deals 14 damage. I'll get rid of the backline. I actually don't want that. So just to be safe, let me do Hand of Greed you. And then Feed. And then I can play 1 more card. I would like to for that card to be a defensive card. You know what? No, I'll wait. I don't want to accidentally kill. Yeah, I wanna reshuffle back to the Exhume and get back the feed again. Let's do Corruption, Transmutation. I don't think I need to play anything else. I have to be careful not to play too many cards. Yeah, maybe playing that Panache was a mistake. Let's do Thinking Ahead. I guess I'll do Demon Form, sure. Okay. Another 13, that is a lot. If only I could defend. Actually, I can grab the Exhume, use it to bring back the feed, and then kill with that. Okay, good. Alright, use 1 hand of greed, 1 feed. I think that's fine. Dramatic Entrance, Combust, or Headbutt. I'm not sure about Dramatic Entrance. It does make my opening hand a little worse. So I don't think I'll take it. Let's take the Headbutt. It would allow me to get back a good card, hopefully. Yeah, I got my first curse, the Regret, as well as a bunch of gold. Yeah, I got the Cultist. I think I'll just do Bludgeon here, right? Let me do Master of Strategy. Then Thinking Ahead. And let's put the Regret back, I guess. Yep. And then let's just do Bludgeon here. Okay. 6 incoming. There's an Offering. Fiendfire is 28. That's too much. Let's do Offering first. Okay. I guess I'll do Barricade. Anything I need to Headbutt? Headbutt the Impervious with the Barricade. That seems like a good idea. Okay. I am taking a bit of a beating here. I have to be a little careful. There's an Apotheosis, but then I can't play the Impervious, so let's instead do the Impervious. Okay. I also have a Reaper, so I could keep that in mind to try to heal back a little. Secret Weapon would bring me... Actually, it would bring me back, or allow me to get the feed, and then I can double tap it to get max HP here. Good. Okay. As soon as I have 110 max HP, I think I'll pivot to using the Hand of Greed more. Shrug It Off, Iron Wave, Heavy Blade. Let's take the Shrug It Off as a good defensive card. And then here I got the Jawworm. Ooh, starting with the feed is unfortunate. I think I'll do Corruption and wait. Okay. Here, I can double tap the Reaper. Could also do Fiendfire. No, let's double tap the Reaper, sure. Okay. Heals me back 8. Alright. And then Secret Technique, what? Honestly, I don't know. Let's get the Apotheosis, I guess. Okay. Alright, here bludgeon is unfortunately enough to kill, which I do want to avoid. Exhume would bring me back, nothing super useful. Let's do offering. Come. There's a Hand of Greed, that's not bad. I think I'll do Hand of Greed, headbutt the feed, and then draw that with the Master of Strategy and kill with it. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Weakness Potion, Anger Sentinel, Disarm. Disarm is really good for the upcoming boss. Also have to remember to lose HP against it. Alright, Slaver, Secret Weapon, Hand of Greed, or not Hand of Greed, the Bludgeon. I don't need Secret Weapon for that. Yeah, let's just do Bludgeon. Okay. And then here, let's do Violence. Did not get the feed. I guess I can do Reaper here. Alright. And then let's see what this gives me. I was hoping for some weakness. Okay. And then here, feed is 15. That is enough, although it's not upgraded. Let me see if I can grab the Apotheosis. Beautiful. That way I can gain slightly more max HP. Awesome. Already got the Well-Fed modifier, right? Good. Exhume, Thunderclap, Warcry. Okay, so here's a big question. Highlander or Collector bonuses? There's already my first rare offered here. I think I'm going to try Collectors, because then I can also try to go for Curses. It'll be easier to get Curses. Let's take the Exhume. And yeah, I guess Sorting A to Z did have a difference at the beginning. Alright, here I got the Sentries. Have to be a little careful. I think I'll do Panache, Corruption, Offering, and hope I get a bunch of skills. Oof. Okay, let's do Chrysalis, Thinking Ahead. Okay. I don't think I need the Regret, but I also think I will have trouble otherwise. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do here. I needed to draw defensive cards and I didn't get any. Yeah, nothing I can do here, right? I needed some defenses and I just didn't have any. Alright, fine. Well, the good news is I can use both Feed and Hand of Greed here, ideally. Alright, there's a Shrug It Off. Let's do Apotheosis, Enlightenment, which is nice. I don't think I'll do Juggernaut. I think they'll kill too quickly. Let's do Barricade, Master of Strategy. Alright, and then Emulate will get rid of all of them, which I also want to avoid. So let's do Transmutation. Another Master of Strategy. There's the Hand of Greed and the Exhume. Fine, let's do Chrysalis. Hopefully that'll give me some block. Okay, I see some block cards there. So I have to be careful. I am losing a lot of HP, which I do want to lose a lot of HP for the Hexaghost, but, you know, I don't want to die. There's a Disarm. Okay. I have the Barricade active, right? So I can play the Impervious. Then do Violence. Okay. Reaper does heal me back. Okay, let's do that. And then, wait, this does 10 damage to all enemies. That won't kill yet, so that's good. Let's do Magnetism, although now I do have the Mayhem, so the Mayhem might play something I don't want to play, and that might inadvertently kill something, which wouldn't be ideal. Alright, Metamorphosis, fine. There's a Hand of Greed there, actually. That's fine. I don't think I need Secret Technique, right? Actually, let's grab the Secret Weapon with the Secret Technique, then grab the Hand of Greed, okay? And then get rid of you. Alright. Too bad that... Oh, actually, I have another... Oh, Impervious would trigger the Panache, so let's not play that. Okay. Yeah, I think this will take a while, and also Magnetism at any point might... Sorry, not Magnetism, Mayhem at any point might... Okay, I played something I don't really care there. Yeah, I think I'll wait here again. Okay. Yeah, ideally, I would get the upgraded Feed and the upgraded Hand of Greed. There's a Hand of Greed. There's also the Bomb, so now I'm on a timer. Let's do Hand of Greed here. This is the unupgraded one, unfortunately, though. And then at the end of this turn, right? Ideal... No, at the end of 2 turns. Okay, fine. So... Yeah, let's do Flash of Steel. Okay, fine. Now, at the end of next turn, I will kill it with the bomb. So, great. I got 2 Exhumes. That's frustrating. Wait, can I grab... Hang on. I can Exhume... wasn't there a secret weapon? No, it was up... No, there is a secret weapon. Okay. And then use the secret weapon to grab the feed, and then play the feed. Beautiful. Alright. Still use Hand of Greed and feed. That's good. We got Doctor Imperial. When we obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. As well as a liquid bronze potion. Yeah, let's take another offering. Why not? And then, how did I heal back to 32? Did I use a Reaper? I must have, right? I thought I was way lower with HP. Great. 2 Exhumes here at the beginning. Yeah, fine. I mean, I wanted to lose HP, right? So I guess this is an easy way to do it. Okay. Alright, 6 incoming. Unfortunately, the feed... Even if I double tap, it's only 20 damage. Let me do Violence first. If I... Wait, how do I do this? Actually, no. If I do Reaper and then double tap the feed, that should be enough, right? Double tap the feed. Yep, that's enough to get rid of this guy. And now, maybe I'll just wait for the Hand of Greed. Let's do Offering here. Okay. Shrug It Off. Another Offering, or is that too much? Let's do another one. Alright, Impervious. Actually, I should have Secret Technique, the Secret Weapon. and then grabbed the Hand of Greed with it. Beautiful. Too bad I didn't play the Apotheosis, though. Both of those were not upgraded. Shrug it off number 2. Yes, let's go for potential collectors on that. Here I got the Grumman Knob. Not a good start here. I will risk the Bludgeon and just hope for the best next turn. Okay. Alright, 14. There's an Impervious. That's kind of nice. There's an Emulate, which I can't play. Let's do Impervious. Thinking ahead. Do I want to do Berserk? I basically need to kill next turn, right? Let's put the Emulate back and do Berserk here. Okay. So I need to deal 54 damage. I do have an Offering. Let's do Offering first. Okay. Yeah, there's a Fiendfire here as well, right? So I think if I do Apotheosis, then Emulate, then Fiendfire, that is enough. Okay. Can't think of using the feat here. Have to perfect. We got Blood Vial at the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Thinking at feat number 2. Is that a little overkill? No, I think I'll take a Master of Strategy. I think a second Master of Strategy is better, especially because I'm already ready with the stuff modifier. We got Paper Frog. Enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage rather than 50. It's very nice if only I had more source of vulnerability. Transform a card. Should I transform the Regret? No, I'm pretty happy with all the cards I have. Is there a card that is completely useless? Maybe the Mayhem, but no. I think I'm... Oh. It would increase the chance of me giving... You know what? I'm probably not going to take another Mayhem, so let's transform the Mayhem I have. And yeah, let's get rid of that. We got Good Instincts. That's actually not a bad trade. A decent defensive card in exchange for a card that I'm rarely going to play. Alright, let's first upgrade the Apotheosis. That's important to get that upgraded first. Okay. And then here I got the Sentries again. Let's try this one more time. Shrug it off is still not enough. Let's see. So, wait, I can't kill either, right? Let's do Shrug it off first. And then I think the only way to do this is to use Disarm and then throw the Weakness Potion, which is a bit wasteful, but there's nothing better I can do. And there's no reason to play anything else. Okay. Not happy with it being the second time I draw 2 Exhumes on turn 1. Without anything useful to actually Exhume. Alright, let's do Corruption here. Seeker Technique. I think I have to grab the Offering. Alright. Okay, there's a Metamorphosis, then Violence. Got the Whirlwind, that's unfortunately not enough. Let's do Chrysalis and Master of Strategy. Okay, Apotheosis is good. Spot Weakness is good. Unfortunately, I can't kill... Wait, this is still, unfortunately, not quite enough. I could heal with the Reaper. I could kill one of them with the Fiendfire, but unfortunately, there's nothing else I can do to perfect, right? Yeah, fine. Let's do Fiendfire to get rid of one of them. Alright. Yeah, still taking 9 damage. Yeah, unfortunately against the Sentries both times I just didn't start with a great set of cards. So let's do Sadistic Nature, Berserk, Good Instincts, Impervious, and Emulate. Alright. And then here I would ideally play the Feat and the Hand of Greed if I could. Flash of Steel will kill, right? I don't want to take another 9 damage. Fine, I will accept a little bit of damage. I'm healing back at the end of this fight anyway, right? Okay. Down to 3 HP. Okay, good. There's the feed. And then Secret Weapon to grab... Oh, wait. I thought I had a Hand of Greed. Oh, it's in my discard pile. Okay. That's a little worrisome. Let me put the Anger back in case I need to kill next turn, because it might be difficult to actually fully defend. No, there's a Shrug it off. Okay, that allows me to be fully defended. Let's do Master of Strategy to reshuffle. And then I will do Trip to get rid of the artifacts so I can easily kill if needed. Let's also do the... here, let's get rid of all of these. And I'll play the upgraded Transmutation. Okay. I have the Barricade, right? So Good Instincts is good. Finesse is fine. And, yeah, let's just set this in nature. Okay. So I think I should be good here. Unless I'd rather regret... Oh, no, there's the Hand of Greed. Beautiful. Got Frozen Egg when we added Power Card into deck upgraded. Impervious number 2. Yes, let's take it. Okay. Alright, here I would like a Whirlwind or a Reaper. Yeah, Reaper's not bad. I can even double tap the Reaper to heal back up a little. I don't want to heal too much, though. Where is the double tap? Is it? Oh, no, right here. Okay, let's double tap the Reaper. Okay. Alright, so I'm at 55. So now I actually want to lose HP again. Okay, so assuming I can perfect this next elite, let's try to drop down to 17. And this might take a while, so I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to use a Reaper at the end, but I did heal back up to 15, which is fine. Didn't use the Hand of Greed, unfortunately. Anger, Body Slam, True Grit. Let's take the True Grit. That's a solid defensive card. And then here, okay, Lagavulin is great because it should allow me to play a bunch of parts. Let's start with Apotheosis, Corruption. I don't think I need the Secret Weapon. Let's do Berserk for sure. Okay. Ideally, I would also get a Barricade here. I didn't get it here, but I can get a Rift of Regret, which is great. Okay. And then, do I need to Secret Technique anything? I don't know. Panache? The Bomb? Yeah, let's Secret Technique the Bomb. Why not? It does deal a good amount of damage. Can't really think of anything better to Secret Technique. Where was it? Here. Okay. I should have played the Crystals. I guess there's no reason not to. Alright, let's do Master of Strategy, hoping to get a Barricade. Did not get that. So then let's do Brutality. I just do Bludgeon, and then Headbutt what? Headbutt be Fiendfire? Actually, no, let's do Offering first. Okay. Then, there's a Hand of Greed. That's going to be hard to play. Let me double tap the Bludgeon. Okay. And then Hand of Greed. Actually, it's played twice because the double tap was upgraded. Alright, got extra gold out of that. We got Strawberry and pick up Race actually by 7. This is tough. I'm actually going to reject it because if I take it, I'm going to heal back up too much. I'm going to heal back up 7 and I'm going to take too much damage. And I already have enough max HP, so I'm going to reject that relic. Which is rare. I rarely reject the Strawberry. Here, I don't think I'll take Limit Break. Let's take the Transportation. It might allow me to get combo at some point. And then here, let's upgrade probably the, either the Disarm or the Offerings. Let's upgrade the Disarm now, and then I think next I'll upgrade the Offerings. Okay, Hexaghost. Yeah, very happy to start with the Disarm. Let's also do Corruption, then Disarm, and then I think I'll wait. Okay, so now I should have 0 incoming. Beautiful. Let's do Panache the Bomb. I don't think I need to... Oh, actually, I could Exhume another Disarm. Let's do it. Negative 6 strength. That should make things easier. I can even do the Berserk, and then Secret Weapon to grab... What? Hand of Greed? Sure, it does deal a good amount of damage here. Okay. Now, I could have drank the Relic of Bronze. There's no reason not to, I guess. Alright, I'm not going to play the Impervious until I need to, so, yeah, I kind of... Well, should I do Fiendfire? Fine, let's do Fiendfire. I have another Impervious in my drop pile, right? Okay. Alright, still 0 incoming. Let's do Chrysalis and Metamorphosis. I didn't see anything amazing there. Let's do Shrug It Off. Secret Technique to grab the Apotheosis. Beautiful. And then anything I need to headbutt? True Grit might be nuts. Actually, no, let's headbutt the Master of Strategy and then do Transmutation. Dramatic Entrance, Chrysalis, and then Thinking Ahead. You know what? I'm going to put the Master of Strategy back and just accept the 1 damage from the Rogat. Okay. Alright, 0 incoming. There's another Exhume. Can I try to get combo here? Let's try this. So, let's do 1, 2. Ooh, this is great. Then 3. Okay. Then 4. Let's do 5. I guess I'll do 6. Okay. Then, let's do 7. 7. 8. 9. 10. Then 11. 12. Unfortunately, the Panache will kill, right? 13. 14. 15. Oh, if I play 5 more cards, it'll kill, but I think it should count. So 16, 17, 18. No, I have Sadistic Nature that will kill, so let's do 18. Alright, 19, and I'm pretty sure this should be my 20th card. So I'm pretty sure I got combo out of the way. Let's hope that that was the case. Got a Fear Potion and another Master of Strategy. Is that my 3rd one? I mean, the more the better, right? Yeah, let's take my 3rd Master of Strategy. I don't think I need Empty Cage, Coffee Dripper, or Ectoplasm. I can't take Ectoplasm. Let's say Coffee Dripper, again, energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer rest at rest sites, which is fine because I have the Reaper, right? And I already have enough max HP, so I think I can focus on using the Hand of Greed. Or I guess not focus so much on using the feed all the time. There's a 5 Elite Path on the left. Right side has 3, middle has 4. So yeah, let's go. After this point, going left gives me 4 or 3 more elites. Getting to this point on the left gives me 2 question mark rooms. On the right gives me 4 question mark rooms. Okay, wait, that's 4, 5. And I had 4 on the last act, right? So that's... Wait, I didn't misclick, right? That's the right path? Yeah. So that's a total of 9, which is not too bad. Alright, let's start with Panache, Sadistic Nature, Master of Strategy. I can Exhume the Master of Strategy, sure. Okay. Secret Technique, the Apotheosis. Play that. And then let's do Transportation, Dramatic Entrance, Secret Technique. How about an Offering here? Okay. And then Secret Weapon. The Hand of Greed is not going to be quite enough unless I can play a bunch of more cards to trigger the Panache again. Let's do Berserk, Offering. Yeah, I think this should be enough, right? Wait. No, I wanted to Secret Weapon the Hand of Greed. There it is. Beautiful. All right. We got a Fair in the bottle, which I probably don't need. Twin Strike, Warcry, Clothesline. Not a huge fan. Let's take the Warcry. Sure. Okay. And then here I could, ideally I would get a second curse, because it might be harder to get curses. No, I got a card removal, which, honestly, I don't know. Should I just abandon curse and get rid of the regret? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, what else do I want to get rid of? All of these are useful in one way or another. Maybe the brutality. Yeah, let me get rid of the brutality, because if that gets upgraded by some reason, I won't be happy. I don't know. It can still be very valuable, the extra card draw. How about, let's remove the Warcry. I wasn't happy picking that up in the first place, so I'm okay removing it. Alright, Looter and Mugger. Emulate is great. Let's do, I think I'll do, should I do Good Instincts? No, let's do Emulate and then Fiendfire. No, that's 21, that's not enough. Alright, let's do Good Instincts first, then Fiendfire. Okay. Need a little bit of block that way at least. Right. And then here, I mean, I could use the feed, right? There's no reason to avoid it. Let's do Panache, Sadistic Nature. I think I'll double tap the feed. Okay. And then let's also do Impervious to fully defend, right? And now I'm just waiting for the Hand of Greed, which ideally would show up very soon. Violence. I can't wait. Can I bring back something that will allow me to upgrade? Here, let's try to get the Master of Strategy to get the Apotheosis. There it is, beautiful. And then Hand of Greed gives me 25 gold. Got a Skill Potion, which, hang on, let me think about that for a second. Let's take Shockwave here. Let me take the Skill Potion over the Fear Potion. How about that? Might give me a good defensive card when I need it. Centurion Mystic, I already got combo here. Should I go for Overkill? It would require me playing the Demon Form and then waiting for a long time, although I also have a Limit Break, so it's not a worst idea. Let's do Good Instincts, Disarm. Let's do Violence. I could do Reaper. Yeah, let's do Reaper, and then I'll just do Fiendfire. Alright, I'll take a little bit of damage, I think that's fine. Come. Alright, let's do Offering here. Barricade would be great too. Yep, Barricade Impervious. Okay, let's do Sadistic Nature, Thinking Ahead. I'll put the Exhume back, and let's see what this gives me. Trip, fine. Yeah, if I get the Demon Form before Limit Break, I might just do it. No, I got the Limit Break. Actually, that's still fine. I have an Exhume. I have 2 Exhumes. Let's save the Exhumes for the Limit Break. Let's just play Demon Form here, and then I'm not going to do True Grit. Yep. Okay. Alright, so I need to wait till... I need to get to 25 strength and then use the Limit Break twice. Let's do that. Do I want to upgrade the Limit Break? Because then it won't get exhausted. That might not actually be what I want here. Let's do Master of Strategy 1, Master of Strategy 2. I don't think I'll do Panache. It might deal too much damage. Let's just do Impervious. I have the Barricade anyway. Yes, I think that's fine. Alright, I think it'll be boring. I'll speed this up. I'll be back when I have enough strength to deal more than 100 damage. Alright, here the feed is able to deal 150 damage. I just used the Limit Break a few times, so let's get a review. And then let's wait for the Hand of Greed. Yeah, might as well. If I have so much strength and so much block, I think I should be fine waiting. So let's actually grab it now. Beautiful. 180 damage. Awesome. Alright, Swift Strike, Armaments, Anger. Let's grab the Armaments. I don't have any of these, so yeah, let's grab the Armaments. Okay, I got a shop. Finally, all the gold to spend. Calipers is interesting. I think I'll take the Calipers at the start of your turn. Lose 15 block rather than all of your block. I don't think I need Medical Kit or Nunchaku. Let's grab the second Armaments. I don't have any of these, so I don't think I need them. Rupture is nice with the offerings. I had 2 offerings, didn't I? Yes, so it's nice, and I have the Regret too. Let's take risk the Rupture here, Finesse for card draw, and then let me buy relics in case I need to get them to be able to get out like shinies. So let's take Nunchaku every time I play 10 attacks and extra energy. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay. Alright, first lead on Act 2, the Book of Stabbing. Alright, so Rupture Offering seems like a good start. There's a double tap. Let's do Master of Strategy. Sadistic Nature. I can do... how about I'll upgrade the Juggernaut. Play that. Then do Shrug It Off. And then I guess I'll do Headbutt, the Shrug It Off. Okay. So far so good. 18. There's Impervious. That's great. Let's do Panache, Impervious... Should I do the bomb? No, let's do Transmutation. Might trigger the Panache here. It did not, but that's fine. Actually, I think I can save these. Alright. Alright, 21 incoming. There's the Corruption. That's good. Let's do Corruption, then Offering. Would have considered upgrading that, actually. Let's do... Upgrade the Good Instincts. Play the Metamorphosis, and then the Good Instincts here. Okay. And then let's do Thinking Ahead. Oof. I might be in trouble here. Let me see if this potion gives me Impervious. Beautiful. Alright. And then I can do Fiendfire. Okay. And here, I'm actually going to save some block with the calipers. Good. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough, though, right? Hand of Greed is 24, plus 36 is 50. That's not quite enough. I think my only hope is a transportation. Let me see if the Swift Potion gives me something good. Shockwave. I think that, with the Bludgeon, and then Hand of Greed is enough. Beautiful. Alright, had to use 2 potions, but perfected. We got Turn of You Can No Longer Become Frail, a Flex Potion, and another Feed is too much. Let's take a 3rd Exhume. Okay. Right here, I don't think I need to remove anything. Let's just upgrade all strikes and defense, which is not doing anything. Alright, Slavers. There's an Emulate. Can I don't think I can kill with it, right? I think oh, actually, wait. So if I do the strength and flex potions at most, yeah, no, it's not going to be enough. So there's nothing I can do. In that case, let's play the corruption. I'll also do disarm here. Yeah, it's a bummer. I need something amazing for turn 1. Otherwise, I'm going to have trouble. All right, so here, Hand of Greed. Let's do Shockwave first. No, Chrysalis, then Shockwave. All right, Hand of Greed is only 35. Not quite enough. Let me do Transmutation, hoping for something better here. I can do Apotheosis, Trip, Deep Breath. I might have to do Panic Button here. Upgrade everything, then do Panic Button, sure. And the good news is I will save some block with the calipers. Okay. Alright, and then here, let's do Good Instincts, Master of Strategy. Panache, Impervious is useless, but fine, let's do Offering. Okay. Barricade, Shrug it off. Do I have anything good to Exhume? A Disarm. Panic Button, no, Shock, well, another Shockwave. Let's play the Bomb here. Maybe I'll just trigger the Panache as much as I can. Maybe that's the key here. Let's do Metamorphosis, Finesse. Okay. Then Magnetism, Exhume. Let's probably Exhume the Finesse, I guess, right? Or let's do Deep Breath. Okay. Shrug it off, Anger. Another Exhume. Probably the Deep Breath again, right? Or Shrug it off, sure. I mean, it's card draw either way. Yeah, fine. I'm not going to wait for the Hand of Greed. Let's just kill here. Okay. Got a Bronze Scale, Starch Column, 3 Thorns, and another Berserker is a little too much. Let's take another Thinking Head, the only card that was not upgraded. Going left for 3 more elites. We got the Boot, 1 of you 4 less unblocked attack damage, increased to 5. Okay. And then here I got the Gremlin Leader, who is attacking me on turn 1. That is a shame. Let's do Sadistic Nature, Shrug it off. Again, getting 2 Exhumes and nothing I can do with it. That's really unfortunate. Let's do Hand of Greed, get rid of one of them, and yeah, unfortunately, there's just nothing I can do here. That's a bummer. Yeah, if I had an Offering and then 2 Exhumes, that would have been perfect, but I unfortunately didn't get those. Let's do Rupture here, Master of Strategy 1, Master of Strategy 2. Should I just do Fiendfire? Yeah, why not? And let me upgrade the Fiendfire, and then just deal a lot of damage with it. Could have played the Violence too to deal more damage, but I think that's fine. This guy's summoning now, which is good. Let's do Impervious and Chrysalis, sure. Alright, there's not great cards I got from the Chrysalis there. Not being attacked, that's good. There's a Reaper, that's nice too. Let's do Violence here. I think I'll do Reaper first, then Emulate. Okay. Alright, that gets rid of the minions. And then I guess I'll do the Feed here. Let's also play the Berserk. I think there's a significant chance I won't get attacked next turn. Yep, well, it's not a significant chance, I just got lucky there. Let's grab the Apotheosis here, play that, then Barricade, Good Instincts, Finesse. Okay. And then Metamorphosis, why not? Right. I think Hand of Greed was in my, discard pile, so maybe somehow I should, I don't know if I should want to wait for it to shuffle back. Might take a while. Alright, let's do Pummel Strike, and then Uppercut. You know what? Yeah, let's just finish it. Got a Magician, and the next 2 Novas chests you open contain 2 relics. Fiendfire Exhume number 4. That's a Collectibles on the Exhumes, right? Beautiful. Yeah. Alright, so I got my first Collector. Alright, here I got Snecko. I kind of want to just do Fiendfire. Let's do Secret Weapon. What do I not want? How about Emulate and then Fiendfire? Yeah, why not? Okay. Could have considered the Flex Potion, but I'd rather save it for an Elite fight. Apotheosis, Disarm. Secret Technique, Offering? Yeah, let's do the Offering here. Okay. And then Sadistic Nature is cheap, that's good. Exhume would bring me back another Offering, or another Disarm, actually. Or a Fiendfire, yeah, why not? Let's do the Fiendfire here. Everything was expensive anyway. I'll accept the damage, and hopefully I'll be able to deal 20 next turn with the Hand of Greed. Beautiful. Alright, Iron Wave, Flamebeard, Pummel Strike, Flamebeard. Great defensive card. Okay, Book of Stabbing, second attempt. Oof. Alright, I do start with the Master of Strategy, so that's good at least. Unfortunately, nothing else to help me here. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to defend against 12. Let's Emulate here. I guess I'll do Chrysalis and Brutality, sure. Yeah, I really need something amazing. I need to bottle an Impervious. That's what I need for turn 1, really. Let's do Disarm, which is great here. It was already upgraded. Actually, let's Exhume the Disarm. That way I don't have to worry about most attacks. And then anything I need to headbutt. Next turn I'm being attacked. Okay, maybe I should not have headbutted anything. Because I do need 15 block next turn. Yep. Flame Barrier is fine. Yep. Let's do Rupture, Flame Barrier, Panache, and Exhume. Do I have a 0-cost card? Yeah, I don't think I'll play the Master of Strategy, though. Okay. Alright, here, let's do... Oh boy, let's do Offering. Okay. That's too many offerings. I don't want offering that much. Let's do... Here, Disarm. And Secret Weapon, the Hand of Greed, and then play that, and then do Fiendfire. With the Panache, that is enough. Beautiful. At Courier, the merchant restore cards, relics, and potions, and all prices are reduced by 20%. That's not bad. Impervious number 3, I believe. Okay. Upgrade a card. I think I should upgrade the offerings now. Yeah, extra card draw is always nice. Okay. Alright, last lead. Gremlin Leader, second attempt. Alright, very happy to start with an offering. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, there's an Exhume, so that means I can bring back another offering. Let's do that at the end. Let's do Berserk. Then Hand of Greed you. Then Exhume the offering. But I do want to free up my hand, so let's upgrade the double tap. And then do... Not Flame Barrier. Let's do Offering again. Okay. Alright, there's Reaper. That alone is not going to be enough. Let's do Brutality. I still will do Reaper and then Feed. Okay. Then Exhume the Offering one more time. Alright. And then I feel like I should have been able to get a combo here if I hadn't before. Anything I need to headbutt? No. I think I'll just do Immolate, right? Let me do Thinking Ahead. Actually, put the... Well, actually, putting Immolate back is not that useful. Fine, let's double tap the headbutt, I guess. Bring back a Hand of Greed and the double tap. Okay. It ended up taking a bunch of damage from the Regret. Luckily, I'm not being attacked here, which means I can double tap the Immolate and the Hand of Greed. Should I do... actually, I don't have strength for the Limit Break. Let's do Rupture... No, let's do Disarm and then double tap the Hand of Greed here. Okay. And now I'm being attacked. Can I kill? Although, I do have 2 Imperviouses. That should be fine, right? Let's do Thinking Ahead. Okay, let's put Shockwave back. Just do 2 Imperviouses here. And let me see if Master Strategy gives me one other good card, like a 1 energy. Nope, that's fine. Alright. Good thing I had 2 of those Imperviouses in my hand. And I still have 14 block left over. Let's do Apotheosis here. Violence. Oh, right, I don't have any attacks left. I guess I have to reshuffle or do Metamorphosis and then Offering. Okay. Corruption is fine. Let's do Secret. No, well, might as well do these. There's a Sever Soul there. Let's grab the Master of Strategy. Alright, upgrade the Hand of Greed. That together with the Dropkick is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one and got extra gold out of it. I might lose the time modifier with all the Hand of Greed. We got Dead Branch. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hand. That should make the run much easier. Already have a Corruption. Taking a second one would increase the chance of getting it earlier, but no, let's grab the Violence here. Okay. Alright, here I'll upgrade, what? The Corruption now that I have Dead Branch? No, I think I'll continue to upgrade the Offerings. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think with Dead Branch I should be pretty much invincible. I just have to get the Corruption early. Let's do Secret, or Violence first. Then Secret Weapon, what? Reaper, Fiendfire? Let's grab the Fiendfire, yeah, I'll get her, allow me to get rid of the Regret. I got a Metallicess from the Dead Branch, that's really nice. Shockwave for weakness, but then I can't do Fiendfire. Let's just shrug it off. Ah, too bad. Oh, actually, it's very tempting to do Impervious here to have block next turn. I will risk the Fiendfire here. Do the Dead Branch a bunch of times. I was hoping for some good 0-cost card. Fine, fine. Okay. Alright, unfortunately everybody's attacking me. There's an Exhume. That's good. I don't have an Offering, but I do have an Impervious. Let's do Panache. Secret Technique. I think it has to be the Apotheosis, right? Okay. Then do Seeing Red. Exhume. Wait, let's do Intimidate first. Then do Exhume the... I think it has to be the Impervious, right? Yeah, it has to. Alright, which is fine. Then do Spot Weakness. I could have considered double tapping. Well, let's do Human Kinesis here. Okay. Alright. So, I still think I have some block left over with the Calipers. Unfortunately, I'm still being attacked, though. So, let's Exhume. I don't have an Offering yet, right? I think I have to Exhume the Impervious again. Okay. And then let's do Feed. And True Grit. Okay. Now, you know what? Let's do Purity, too. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a good zero-cost card. Yeah, fine. Reckless Charge is not bad. Okay. Yeah, the Calipers are really helping me. Without it, I think I would be in way more trouble. There's Corruption. Beautiful. All right, let's do Corruption, then Master Strategy. Let me count cards just to be safe. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, then 15, 16, 17, no, let's do 17, 18, 19, 20, and then Body Slam does give me, yeah, so I got Overkill and Combo here in case I didn't get either, but I'm pretty sure I got both already. Figured out Mayhem or Master Strategy. Didn't I have 3 Masters of Strategy? Yes, so this is Collector's on that. Alright. And then here, Extra Energy is nice. I don't think I can take Runic Dome, though. Philosopher's Stone or Mark of Pain. Let's take the Philosopher's Stone. I think the extra strength on enemies is not too bad. Gain energy to serve your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 extra strength. Okay. I do still need a lot of relics, though, so I should try to hit a shop if I can. 1, 2, 3, wait, do I see a 4 elite path? No. Oh, that's disappointing. So I have to pick one of these elites here. And then one of these elites or one of these elites. So yeah, only a bunch of 3 elite paths. That's disappointing. If I go on the left, I'll start with 4 question mark rooms and the 5th one later on. If I then pivot to the middle, I'll get also only... No, I'll get 6. That gives me Mr. Machine, right? Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 elites. All right. If I go anywhere else, I think I'll get way fewer question mark rooms. Yeah. Now, that path does have a guaranteed shop here, so that's good. Yeah, I think that's the ideal path. That's good to me Mr. Machine as well. All right, let's start with Offering here. Could have considered doing Rupture, actually. And then let's do... Yeah, fine, let's do Rupture now. Then do Finesse. Okay. Swift Strike. I should have done Corruption sooner. Let's Exhume the Offering. Dark Shackles is fine. Then do Offering. Okay. Then do Good Instincts. The Bomb. Limit Break. Let's do Reaper here. Sure. And then... Secret Weapon, Immolate. Yeah, I don't think I need... Oh, should I try to use the Hand of Greed here? It might take forever. Yeah, let me save the option to use 1 Hand of Greed if I can. Let's put the Regret back because I'm taking way too much damage this turn. Or I would take way too much damage with the Reaper. With the Regret, I mean. Here, let's do Shockwave, Secret Technique. Did I have a Secret Weapon still? Yes. And then grab the... Hand of Greed is not upgraded. That's a shame. That's fine, though. Right? Okay, Pummel Strike, Feel No Pain, Havoc. Feel No Pain with the Corruption and Dead Wrench. Great combination to have there. Here, I definitely want to fight for a Relic. Alright. Okay, 32 incoming. Let me upgrade the Shrug It Off and play that. Transmutation is tempting. Let's see what the Violence gives me. Nothing super useful. Let's do Transmutation. Alright, there is a Flash of Steel, a Hand of Greed, and a Purity. Okay. And then I have an Offering here as well. Let's do Intimidate. Berserk is a little tempting, but it also would make me take a bunch of damage. I think instead I'll just do Fiendfire here for a lot of damage. Okay. Maybe I'll get another Offering. Oh, I thought it would be enough to kill this guy. It didn't. Okay. Secret Technique grabs me Apotheosis, which I can't play. But I do have the Offering, which then allows me to play the Apotheosis, which then allows me to do something like Flash of Steel. Okay, I feel like I definitely got combo once again. Yeah, I think that's enough. Alright. Alright, 11 incoming. Let's do Panache, Master of Strategy. Then Enlightenment. I think I'll double tap the Fiendfire because of Dead Wrench. It will deal... I think it'll be enough to kill, right? Well, I guess I didn't get the Hand of Greed plate, which I think is fine. At Lizardtail, one of you die healed to 50% of him extra HP instead, as well as a duplication potion. And second wind does exhaust a bunch of cards. I already have a Shockwave though, so I'll take a second one, hoping to get a Collector's on that. Here, this is only going to be curse number 2, which is a little disappointing, but who knows? Maybe it'll be enough. And then here I got the Orb Walker. Let's start with Offering. Then Disarm, Impervious, Hand of Greed, Swift Strike, Good Instincts. Let's bring back the Offering again. Okay. And then Apotheosis, which is great. Sadistic Nature, Thunderclap, Dropkick. Okay. Master of Strategy. Another Exhume. Okay, or not another Exhume. I mean, another Offering I think is too much. I'm already fully defended and I have blocked with Calipers, so I don't think I need to force it here. Let's do Headbutt. Just an attack, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't need to. I don't think I need to rush this here. Also, maybe if I get a Hand of Greed offered here by doing Corruption and Violence. No, didn't get it. Well, I can use the feat at least, right? Got a Fire Push, which I'll skip. Perfected Strike. Nah, I don't have enough strike cards. So let's take the Jack Gold Trace. Did I have an Iron Wave? I-G-H-A. No, I don't have an Iron Wave. Alright, let's grab the Jack Gold Trades. It'll definitely trigger the Dread Branch. Alright, I got a shop here with membership card. Beautiful. 50% discount on all products. We also got a bag of marbles at the start of each combat. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies, which is great. And I think, let me count how many relics I'm guaranteed to get here. 3 more plus a treasure chest, right? So I'm going to get 4. Right now I have 10, 15, 18. So that's 22. I need to buy 3 more relics ideally. Although I would like to also try to get collectibles. So let's grab the Armaments and True Grit. They are very cheap. So are the 2 Havocs. Alright, let's buy the Art of War. If you do not play any attacks on your turn, get additional energy next turn. Shovel, okay. You can now dig for relics at rest sites. So now I don't need... I have 2 more rest sites. Yeah, so I think I can skip on the relics. Let's focus on cards. I think I'll focus on skills, right? Let's do Intimidate, True Grit number 3, 2 more War Cries, another Armaments. Is that a collectibles? It is. Beautiful. Burning Pact is fine. Shrug it off. Another War Cry. How many did I get? I did remove one of them, right? So yeah, I could have gotten a collectibles there. Bloodletting is fine. Yeah, let's take the cheaper flex, then shrug it off. Another True Grit, another Havoc. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got another collectibles on the... Nah, I'm so close. Need 1 more for the Havoc. I did get 1 on Shrug It Off and the True Grit. Okay, that was a very good shop. And now, I do have another shop coming up here, so let's try to use the Hand of Greed as aggressively as I can. Got pair up and pick up race to make sure we bet 10. Not that I really needed. Okay. And then here I got the spikers I have to be a little careful with. Let's do Offering first. Okay. Then, let's do Intimidate. Good Offering again, I guess. Let me see if Discovery gives me something useful. Feel no pain is fine. Okay. Then do Shrug It Off. Master of Strategy. Really was hoping to get an AoE damage card. Mind Blast. Okay, that gets rid of one of them. Then do... You know what? Let's just do Impervious. I don't want to spend too much time trying to find the most optimal way. With this much block and the Calipers, I think I should be fine. I'm just waiting for, like, the Reaper, I guess. The Emulate. That's what I'm waiting for. Let's do Panache. Or even the Panache. That's not bad either. Let's do Shockwave, Ruptures, double... I don't have anything useful to double tap. Actually, let's do double tap, then Transmutation, hoping it gives me a good attack card, like the Mind Plus again. Beautiful. And then I can do Cleave. Okay. Alright, and then I just need to trigger Panache 1 more time, or get a Reaper Plate or something like that. Let's Secret Technique, the Secret Weapon, which I thought I had. Yep. And then let's use that to grab the Hand of Greed. Beautiful. Right, and then let's just do Thinking Ahead and trigger the Panache. Good. Okay, Cleave, Shockwave, Anger. This is the 3rd Shockwave. All right, small hope of getting collectibles there. Yeah, I got the Giant Head. Oof, not a great start. How do I defend against 14? Let's do Panache, Violence. I can weaken, but that's not going to be enough. Let's do Secret Weapon. Yeah, I don't think there's anything... Hang on, let's do Fiendfire and hope that gives me a defensive card with Dead Branch. Okay, Flame Barrier is fine. Let's do Flame Barrier, then Anger. I only have 1 more energy. Secret Weapon, Thinking Ahead. Let's do Secret Weapon, then Thinking Ahead. Doesn't matter what, because I have the Flash of Steel. Alright. Let's do Master of Strategy. Okay, there's an Armaments. That's really nice. I'm not going to do the Berserk. Let's do Pummel, and then I can do Offering. Okay, yeah, at least I'm fully defended. Thanks to the Dead Branch. Without it, I would not have been fully defended. Let's do Shockwave. That also applies weakness. And another Swift Strike. Okay. Right. Okay, here I have another 10. There's an Impervious. That's good. Let's do Sadistic Nature. I guess I'll just do Impervious, the Bomb, and True Grit. Sure, should have played the True Grit first in case it gave me something good. It gives me a Sadistic Nature, which is fine. Alright, here let's do Feel No Pain Offering. Alright. Corruption, Panache, Exhume, what? Let's see what the Havoc plays. Alright, there's the Panacea. I'm not even sure what that played. Let's get rid of a few of the useless cards here. Then do Metamorphosis, Blind, Berserk, Cleave, Fiendfire. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. And that is almost enough to kill. Did I still have a Hand of Greed in my draw pile? I thought I did. No, I must have. I thought I... Where's my Hand of Greed? Did I accidentally exhaust it with the Fiendfire? I did. Okay. Well, I guess I can hope to get an... No, it's going to take too long. Let's just get rid of this guy. Okay. Alright, so we got a question card, feature card awards, and one additional card to choose from. And how many offerings did I have? I only had 2. Let's take a third one, though. Trying to get a collectibles on that. Also, it's a great card. We got Whetstone, open pick up, upgrade 2 random attacks, and... Oh, Hand of Greed got upgraded. Very good, as well as the Bludgeon. And Pendant, every 10th attack you play deals double damage. I forgot about the Matryoshka, so I don't really need to buy those relics so aggressively. I had enough Shrug-It-Offs, right? I just picked them up. Sentinel is not that useful. Let's still take it. Okay. Did I have enough Warcries? I had 3. Okay, let's get a collectibles on the Warcry. And then, unfortunately, I'm locked out of the Shrug-It-Off. So let's grab the Shrug-It-Off. I was hoping to buy something else. That's fine. That's fine. All right. I got a good number of collectibles, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right, Nemesis. Let's do Finesse, Bloodletting, Shockwave, then Warcry. Okay. Metamorphosis, and then hoping the Violence will give me some of those zero-cost cards. It did not. But I can do Bludgeon for 73. That's pretty good. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, and then I have extra energy to headbutt. Probably not the Bludgeon, though. Let's headbutt the Bloodletting. Maybe Finesse would have been better for card draw. Okay, let's see if that's a big attack. Yeah, it is the big attack. Luckily, the enemy is weakened. Let's do Good Instincts, Bloodletting, Juggernaut. Then Secret Technique. It has to be the offering, right? For card draw. Okay. And to exhaust the card. Should have played the Impatience first there. Alright, then let's do Rupture. I can do Headbutt. Then do Impatience, Finesse, Jack of all trades. There's a Disarm, that's good. Let's do Sadistic Nature, upgrade the Shrug-It-Off. Okay. Then do Shrug-It-Off. I still have the Exhume. There's another turn of weakness with the Intimidate. Okay. Let's do Thinking Ahead, put the Wraith back. Apotheosis is great. Panache, Panacea. Ooh, Panic Button. Yeah, Panic Button should be fine. Let's bring back the Offering, though. Okay. There's another Exhume I got there. Let's do Shockwave, and then I'll do Panic Button. Okay. Yep, beautiful. And I had Artifacts, so I don't even have to worry about the negative side effect of the Panic Button. Here, I kind of want to do the 2 Imperviouses. Secret Weapon would... Yeah, Mind Blast, why not? Okay. Yeah, 101 damage. That's enough to kill. Beautiful. Got Mercury Hourglass at the start of return. The 3 damage to all enemies. A Skill Potion, which I think I'll take over the Strength Potion. Yeah, because the Flex Potion might be good with a good Fiendfire. I don't have any of these. Let's take another Apotheosis. Sure. And then here I got another shop where I can't afford anything other than the Shrug-It-Off, which I already have plenty of copies of. Alright, let's grab a Block Potion, actually. That might help me on turn 1. Let's get rid of this, grab the Block Potion. Should I grab another Block Potion? Let's do it. Yeah, let's just try to be as defended, as prepared as I can against the elite. The boss, I mean. And then here, this is only curse number 3, so I don't think I need that. Upgrading all cards is actually not a bad idea. Rare Relic? I mean, if I get Wing Boots now, it's not going to help me in any way, right? I think I'm good without the unupgrade card, without the cards being upgraded, so let's just fight the Guardian here. Starting off with the Barricade is nice, let's do that. Then Rupture, Transmutation. Yeah, let's start it a little slow here. Okay. Alright, and then here, let's do Offering. Okay. Then Intimidate, Violence. Alright. Yeah, let's just do Fiendfire here, right? Okay. Could have done 2 Imperviouses, but I think this is fine. Right? And then here, let's do Sadistic Nature, another Fiendfire. Let's do Feel the Pain first, then do another Fiendfire. Also gives me a bunch of block. Okay. Alright, then Jack of all trades. Madness hits a Barricade, which I don't really need. Let's do Hand of Greed, Pummel Strike, Violence for a feed. Sure. Okay, that was a pretty good turn. Okay. Alright, 10 incoming. Let's, I don't think I'll do the Exhume. I have plenty of block. Let's do Apotheosis here. Jack of all trades gives me Purity. Get rid of a bunch of junk here. And then I guess I'll do Violence and... Ooh, wait, can I use the Hand of Greed? If I do Thunderclap, then Hand of Greed is 47. Beautiful. I got a little bit extra gold out of that. Nice. We got Giryu Konogen, Strength at Rest Sites, another block potion. I'll take a Duplication Potion. Carnage and Flame, Rage Sentinel. Don't have any other than the Sentinel. Let's take it, even though I don't really like it that much. Giant Head not being attacked turn 1. That's good. Let's get rid of the Wraith here. I think I will do Brutality. Berserk is a little risky. Let's see what the Havoc plays. That's an Apotheosis. Okay. Then do Warcry. Let's put the second wind back. I'll do Shockwave. You know what? Because of the second wind in my draw pile, or next turn, I think I'll play the Berserk there. Okay. Oh, the Berserk was upgraded. Right, never mind. So I'm not even... I don't even have to deal with vulnerability. Alright, let's do Panache, another Shockwave, Master of Strategy. Then let's do Impervious, Dark Embrace. Okay. Then let's do Second Wind. Alright. Gives me a bunch of block here. Okay. And then, did I have an offering here? I did not. I don't think I need to exhume anything. Let's wait. I have plenty of block with the Calipers. I think I should be fine. Alright, 10 incoming. Let's do Thinking Ahead. I have a bunch of Sentinels, which is a shame. Let's do Trip. I guess I'll do Enlightenment to play the Shockwave cheaper. Then Shrug it off. Rupture again, sure. And then, yeah, let's just do the Immolate. And why not Mayhem? Sure. Okay. Time-wise, yeah, I definitely missed the 45-minute mark. Trying to use the feed and the Hand of Greed all the time. There's a Corruption, that's great. Alright, let's do Finesse, Sadistic Nature. I barely have any Strength, but sure, let's do Limit Break as well. Then do Violence, okay. Maybe I can try to use the feed here, or the Hand of Greed. It's not going to be easy, but I can try to pull that off. This is 126 damage, that's good. This is 96, also pretty good. Let's do Power Through, Emokinesis, and then Hand of Greed is 113. Beautiful. Alright, got Ceramic Fish. When we add a card to deck, gain 9 gold. A Power Potion, which I don't think I'll need. And I don't have any of these. Let's take another Thinking Ahead. It is pretty useful. And then here, I don't think I need to dig. Let's gain Strength, actually. Okay. Alright, that makes the Limit Break slightly more useful if I get it too early. Alright, this is why I wanted the Block Potion, because I might need to defend here in turn 1. Luckily, I did get a Shrug It Off and the Impervious. That's pretty good. Also see... Ooh, actually, Fiendfire is really nice. Let's do the Fiendfire to get rid of one of the minions. Okay. Anything I need to forethought? Not really. Might as well forethought the Thinking Ahead. Or the Second Wind, I mean. Okay. Alright, I have 2 block left over. Let's do Good Instincts. Upgrade the Shrug It Off. Okay. So I need a little bit extra. Exhume would allow me to bring back, what, Impervious? Yes, that seems like a good idea. Okay. No need to play anything else. I think from the powers, I'll just play the Corruption and the Barricade if I get them. Okay, definitely don't want to do Panache. Let's do Shrug It Off, Finesse. Ooh, Feel No Pain. That is a worthy power. Let's play the Feel No Pain, then Finesse. Then Warcry. Okay, I can't do Berserk. Let's put the... Actually, I can do Metamorphosis, alright? There's no reason not to. Let's do that. Then do Battle Trance. Ooh, Shockwave would apply Weakness. That's pretty good. Let's do that. Alright, then do Perfected Strike. That's not enough for this guy. I am fully defended though, right? Yes. So let's not do anything else. Too bad I can't do the Power Through. Okay. Another bunch of incoming here. There is... let's do Master of Strategy first. Okay, Jack of All Trades gives me... Yeah, Panacea, why not? Then do Impervious, Flame Barrier, Intimidate. Okay. And then Body Slam. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh, so 117 damage. Okay, let's target the backliner here. Double damage would have been enough to... Well, almost enough to get rid of this guy. Okay. Alright, I do have some leftover block here, which is good. Reaper gets rid of this guy. Anything I need to Exhume here? Not really. Exhume and Impervious again, I guess. Here, let's do Reaper first. Okay. Then do Offering. Good. I would love to get a Barricade. There's a Blind here. Yeah, let's do Impervious and then Exhume the one of the Imperviouses here. Misclick there. Okay. Alright, that should give me a bunch of buffer. Ooh, another Offering. Okay. Let's do one. No, I don't want to do the Citizen Nature. One more Offering here. Fiendfire. Yeah, fine. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, that was enough to transform. Beautiful. And now I can play powers, although... great. The only power I got here is the Mayhem that I can play. Sure, let's do it. Why not? It'll be a little unpredictable, but I don't have to worry about that. I still have 3 block potions, right? There's an Iron Wave. Let's do Bludgeon. See what the Havoc plays. That's a Corruption. Beautiful. Then Transmutation gives me a Shrug It Off. Okay, it was a little risky to play the Shrug It Off because if I got the Barricade there, I would have been in trouble. I still have 5 minutes, so I think I should be good. There's a Disarm, that's good. Let's do Burning Pack, the armaments, which I don't think I'll need. Shockwave, Shrug It Off, Blood for Blood. Chrysalis, Secret Technique. I don't know. Apotheosis, I haven't played that yet. Alright, let's do that. Okay. Then Sever Soul, get rid of a bunch of junk here. Then, I probably don't... Well, sure, let's do another Apotheosis Dramatic Entrance. Fiendfire. Okay. And then double damage. Do I have a good card to play double damage with? No, I'm not going to do Deep Breath because I do want to play the Barricade, but honestly at this point I think I'm doing fine without the Barricade too, right? Let's do Intimidate Trip. Okay, Shockwave, Dark Shackles, Sentinel, then Headbutt, any decent attack card. Let's grab that with an Offering, and then Heavy Blade is enough. Beautiful. All right, yeah, and I still had 3 block potions, 36 block, and I still have 222 block. All right, I think that should have been a good run. Other than the first few elites on Act 1, I think I pretty much perfected... Oh, and some on Act 2, too. So out of the 12 elites, I perfected 7. Okay, that's a little low. I could imagine getting more. I did get Mr. Machine just barely. Collector bonuses, I got 6 of them, which is great. Overkill combos, easy. Money. I only got 1,500 gold. I thought I would be able to get more with the Hand of Greed. That's actually disappointing. Honestly, I don't think... I would have to use the Hand of Greed like 20 more times to get more than 2,000. I mean, I could have been more aggressive, but that would have been very difficult. Maybe possible theoretically. So admittedly, I did end up with way more max HP than I needed to. So if I had decided to not use the feed as much on Act 1, maybe raining money would have been possible. Would have been very difficult. Other than that, I think I did pretty well. So the only thing that I can improve is just get more elites, I think. 7 out of 12. That's not bad, but yeah, definitely could have been better. Ooh, okay, people were able to do much better then. All right, so I'm 23rd. Okay, that's not too bad. So 23rd, I am about 50 points above Nick here. 1611. So if I perfected one more elite, that would have been 1636. Yeah, 1636 would put me in 19th place. Actually tied with Cyberfox. So I wouldn't be surprised if Cyberfox were able to do that. And then another, let's say, 100 points would be 1736. How much did Goldberry get here? 1788, so that's another 150 points more. And Peltz got 1863. That's insane. So I do wonder if Peltz was able to get curses as well. Can't really, or maybe Peltz was able to just get an insane amount of gold. That's also possible, and then go crazy in collector modes at the shop with Courier. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I can think of. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did for today. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the Specialized modifier. They give everybody 5 copies of Ghostly Armor, as well as the Flight and Night Terrors modifiers. And yeah, some people did really well, including Dopar, ended up with 1575. That's a great score. Dopar was able to perfect 9 of the 10 elites. I'm actually pretty sure that the only elite he missed must have been the Lagavulin, because that was very difficult on, I think that was the very first elite. He barely had a chance to get other cards. But yeah, was able to perfect all the others. Got all the bosses, 4 collector bonuses. Now, interestingly, I think, the only person who was offered the Apparition and the Necronomicon Curse yesterday, because I took accidentally a wrong path. I missed Question Mark Ramon Act 1, and I think that changed the RNG significantly enough that I was able to get the Apparitions and Necronomicon. Pretty much everybody else was not able to get that. But yeah, still, Dopar was able to get 4 collector bonuses without the Apparitions, and I think without taking the Apparitions, you must have also been able to get at least the Well-Fed modifier, if not the Stuff modifier. And then Dopar mentioned that he had a very offensive deck and tried to finish fights as quickly as possible. So yeah, congratulations, great score there. Then you have Gemino with 1502. Gemino perfected 8 of the 10 elites, all the bosses as well, got 3 collector bonuses. Did not go for Popper, mentioned that he felt the feed and barricade were very needed. Was able to get the Stuff modifier again because he didn't get the Apparitions. So yeah, great score from Gemino. Then you have Peltz with 1475. Then next, I barely missed the top 40 with 1452. I perfected 8 of the 10 elites, 1 of the 3 bosses, and got 4 collector bonuses. I'm sorry, I totally messed that up. I got 8 of the 10 elites. Yeah, so I could have perfected 1 more. I think I missed the Book of Stabbing, and then of course the Lagavulin, which I think was pretty much impossible. Did miss 1 boss, the Act 1 boss. I do think it was doable with the reload, but yeah, I didn't want to reload there. So only perfected 2 of the 3 bosses, got 5 collect bonuses. This does include the Apparition. Was able to get Overkill thanks to a perfected Strike, and then was able to get the other modifiers that most people were able to get, like Popper, the Time modifier, and the like Shiny modifier. And then yeah, as I mentioned, I was one of the few people who got the Apparitions offered, as well as the Necronomicon. If I had perfected 1 more boss, 1552 would have put me, yeah, up here. Would have been a pretty great score, but yeah, fine. Then you have David with 1400 exactly. David perfected also 8 of the 10 elites, but only 1 boss. Got 4 collector bonuses, and this does not include the Apparition, so slightly lower. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. Then you have Mike in the Dark, tied at 1350. Roland got 1348. Suika got for 1325, and Cyberfox got 1321. And the missing top 100, you have Goldberry with 1275. Goldberry perfected 3 of the 10 elites, and only 1 of the 3 bosses. Mentioned that he just kept getting the wrong cards at the wrong time. And then, yeah, also mentioned that he would have loved to have the Necronomicon, which he had the Perfected Strike, so it would have been great with the Perfected Strike. He also would have loved to get the Apparitions. Those really helped me, so it's actually really impressive that people who didn't get them still were able to perfect as much as they did. And yeah, Goldberry got just got a little unlucky. And skipping ahead, you also have Alex at 1198 and Grimgoth at 1196. Alex perfected 5 of the 10 elites. None of the bosses, though. Went for Highlander, which probably was a mistake yesterday. Yeah, I think Collector Monster would have been much better. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.